Hey guys, what's up? It's Born Brawler. Welcome you back to another Nintendo Switch 2 video. This is going to be about the new Kirby Air Riders Direct that was kind of shadow dropped on us. Like previous day was like, oh hey, by the way, you've got a Direct tomorrow. By the way, it's 45 minutes long. This is like a game that I never thought would happen. If you've seen my previous reaction in the original Switch 2 stuff, this game did not even cross my mind because I never thought it was going to get a sequel. And so I am very excited to see it get a sequel. I love Kirby. I mean, just, repping it right now. And I've even got some plushes back here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see those because my camera is whack. But regardless, very, very excited for this because I played the original Kirby Air Riders a ton. So let's get into it. So they're going to be starting off with the OG little tease that they had for us. Okay. They have had vocals for a bunch of the Kirby stuff recently. Just slap the riders. There he is. I wouldn't know, man. God bless this man, for real. 20 years ago. Oh my god. It's so bad. Would love to know. Oh, okay, you know what, Bandana Wall did? That makes sense. Okay, so yeah, it would make sense for Meta Knight and DDD return. Wait, okay, so they do have different stats, because it's talking about being well-balanced. Oh, that mini music. King DDD! Okay, so he is heavyweight. So yeah, it's kind of looking like it is pretty traditional, like the last one, where you're just like, anybody who's not Kirby really probably doesn't get copy abilities. Builds boost charge quickly. It's probably really good for cornering. That was not who I was expecting. Chef Kawasaki, okay, I do like him. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Sakurai. Dude, Sakurai is always here to, like, just talk about, like, the new entries and how it's improved from the previous one. He is so thorough. How we got here. Okay. Yes, I am absolutely wondering that. So Mr. Takahashi-san and Mitsuhara. Makes sense. That was basically his life. Yes. What? They allowed him to plug that during the Nintendo presentation? Hey, cool. See, that makes sense again. Yeah, exactly. I figured that if they were going to... Anybody who was going to be responsible for it was probably going to be Bandai Namco. Which is very weird, like, having Kirby as a non-HAL property, but whatever. That's so interesting, because everybody's saying that. It's like, why we have Mario Kart World. Why in the world are we getting this game? Ah, okay. So he even brought it up himself. That's crazy. Yes, that is very much true. All right. Dude, this is crazy. Much, like, way faster than the original. Also looks incredible. It's just so bright. How to ride. Okay, this is... to be able to get this down. Pardon me, messing with this in the middle of a recording, but I do see, like, my webcam background is, for some reason, like, not very optimized. Okay, so yeah, they're bringing back all the air riders, or the air ride machines. And then you have riders, yes. Much better, thank you. Press any button to accelerate. Yep. So at least like the core mechanics of the OG game seem to have basically been preserved. Right, yeah. You don't ever just want to do that consistently. It's going to be used almost similar as a drift. Yep. God, and it has so much more impact to it, too. It felt like in the OG game, like, you know, you could feel it, but it really wasn't, like, super definitive. This game, they made sure to really emphasize it. Yeah. Any specific flying areas? If you jump from a ramp, you'll fly through the air like a glider. Interesting. Right. Don't continue to tilt the stick forward. Bro was like, just don't, bro. Just, we already know you're gonna do that. Because then you get the bling. Yeah. God, hearing that noise is what ended up triggering me during the reveal. Oh, dude, it looks so freaking good, man. Unfortunately, okay. Yeah, no, I feel like that's reasonable. Okay. I do see that, okay. Whoa! Okay, so they basically just gave everybody smash attacks. Kawasaki just throwing around the spicy curry. No, that's super cool. I'm surprised that they chose the sword. I guess maybe just because that's similar to the final smash. That jet hammer one's really cool. Nightwing. Okay, so yeah, you're basically racing as if you were ordinarily Meta Knight in the original game. Meta Knight. Shield or propeller. That makes sense. Spicy curries all around to make rivals spew flames. Oh, okay. So yeah, Cappy. Burn ability. So is that based on the copy ability? Yeah. Is that a copy ability or is that part of the Kirby? That's what I was about to say. Yeah, it's based on the colors. Poor green Kirby. We'll get to that later. Okay. Yeah, surely they're going to have more characters here. Because again, the fact that it's emphasized that's air riders, and he's talking so much about it, I have a feeling that that's going to be another thing later. Oh, okay, so they do have like a proper tutorial thing. This game is like so simple that I don't feel like this is super necessary, but I mean, I think that Sakurai has no problem with adding these. just to make sure it's like completely understood. Yes, I do. Machines are very complex. Warp Star is about as basic as you can get. Wing Star, that's my goat! Exactly right, yeah. Not super fast on the ground, but like it can fly like crazy. Can't be charged, but makes up with a higher performance in other categories. Is this the one that people use for speedruns? I feel like so. Feels like that was the case. Wheelie Bike was also just a really fun one. Shadow Star was another really cool one. I'm gonna say that for every single ride. Yeah, because it was basically attack paper. Okay, this one's new. Oh, okay. No, that one's brand new. Yeah, he says as much. The behavior also changes, so like they have like pretty significant changes. Bulk Star, oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, but you have to continuously find opportunities to charge it up. Swerve Star, there it is. Yep. Yep, you can't even like move yourself around. You have to strictly like stop and start yourself. Even though it was a really good ride machine. Adding some new types. Chariot. That's cool. Oh, okay. So turning is much easier in this ride machine. Tank. Whoa, okay. That's super interesting. That's one that, like, just looking at it is one I'd really want to give a try, the tank one. Yep, this is different, I feel like. Because I don't think you could really get damaged as much in the regular races. It was more so in the city trial. Correct. Yeah, they were just locked to a machine. Which is super cool. Alright. Showing off more riders. Magalore, of course, is going to be there. Accelerates a lot after star slides. Interesting. Gooey. Okay, I really like him. Hey, yo, he hitting it. Wait a minute. What'll do? Oh, yeah, it keeps an eye of nearby rivals. Okay, so maybe copy abilities aren't back. Knuckle Joe. So this is actually a lot of enemies, not really like the main series people. Like the one I would have expected is Alpha and Susie. Okay, yeah, if you're gonna add like one of the friend characters, Susie's definitely very high up there. Okay, so yeah, there is like sort of Mario Kart rules to them when you mix and match. Yep. QTD Meta Knight, close range attacks. Okay. Okay, well maybe he's about to explain this to me about the copy abilities. Oh, that's interesting. So Cappy actually does have some defensive stuff. Whoa, I don't think we've gotten a look at this stage yet. Okay, so I saw 4 stages there. Please tell me there's at least like 20 tracks. I really hope so. Okay, of course, yes. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, man, are they really gonna cut copy abilities from this? Create an advantage. Whoa, okay, no, they did actually include that. That's so interesting. Yeah, I mean, that is exactly what I'm thinking. I cannot believe that they just gave everybody the ability to use copy abilities. I mean, again, they have the same function as, like, the item boxes or whatever in Mario Kart, but even then, just thematically, it's so interesting to see all of the characters be able to use them. Alright, somebody's gonna have to explain me how Waddle Doo is able to swallow enemies, please. Jet is really fun. Steel Ball? Yo, wait, is that a Kirby, is that a Kirby Squeak Squad reference? Hold on. Ah, okay. I mean, that's helpful. But what if you actually do it on purpose, though? I don't know. Probably just as fast. Yep. Oh, no, they literally have a thing called capture. Okay. Alright, alright. Oh, dude, even the projectile looks insane, dude. Looks so good. Okay, so yeah, destroying God, absorbing enemies and stuff like that do give you like small boosts to them. That's good. That's what I was about to say. Yeah, Starman. Hey, that might be the one I use. He's literally using the Wing Rider. That's super cool. Realize how cute Starman is. God, and all this presentation, dude. It's so good. Six riders, okay. I mean, that's fair, because especially because you don't have traditional items to affect people. Yeah, he's kind of talking about this right now. Away from the screen a bit. Nah, I'm staring right in. I'm focused. Wave flow waters. Sakurai said, "Nah, we different." So what happens if you hit the water? Do you just bounce off of it, or do you actually get carried by it? Oh, so they do have like a comeback mechanic. Dude, like Sonic Riders? Excuse me? Dude, this game looks so freaking beautiful. Oh my god. Oh, it looks so good. Sakurai, come on, you gotta catch up. You're in 6th, my guy. I know you know, basically nerfed yourself right at the beginning. Ah, a little shortcut. Get a copy ability. Yeah, wheel. Alright, you know, he may got it. The boost pads. There we go. Oh my gosh, even that flourish at the end is insane. They just made this like Smash, but you're racing. Like the presentation is out of this world. Holy cow. A Red Courses collection? Okay, so is it going to be more, or are you just giving us a tease? This is the one that we've been basically seeing in like promotional material and then the original tease. Jungle. Oh, the guys from like I was thinking about that. That's a guy from freaking Amazing Mirror, the stone golems. I'm glad they brought this aesthetic back, because in the OG they had one of this as like, this was like one of the final tracks that you raced on, but it was like really simple. Oh my god, dude. Holy. Going absolutely insane on these visuals. Some techniques. Yep. I think he mentioned this earlier. Yeah, I mean, it's like traditional drafting almost in regular racing games. Speed boost via staying on your rival's tails and attacking. That makes sense. I mean, again, since there aren't traditional items, like being behind a player doesn't really seem like a disadvantage, because they can't like put down a banana or something. Wow, okay. Really? They just said, alright, keep going. That is a super interesting choice. Turbo Star, okay, I do remember this one. Oh my god, Slick Star was so annoying to use. Ah, dude, I tried using Rocket Star and I really could never get it to work very well. Rex is back. Awesome. It can maintain its top speed to roll its way to victory. Oh, that is insane. Oh my lord. Okay, that makes sense. Slow down the game speed. Okay. I mean, that is a very interesting thing to add. I'm just glad that that's not the default, right? No. Poor Kirby. Okay. Yes, it is. Yep. Oh, it didn't matter that it was a small sandbox. Like, all the events just made it, like, infinitely replayable. Alright, go off. Okay. Yeah, it being the only area is like a little disappointing. I was hoping they'd at least have 2 or 3, but fact of the matter is again, that I just said it earlier that the OG was made infinitely replayable just because of the event, so as long as they follow up with that, then they're completely fine. But the railways again. Wispy showing back up. Yeah, and it looks like there are a lot of areas to specifically host events in, like that Coliseum right there. The Underground Mall, I bet you like there's an event where a bunch of items and stuff are going to spawn there. Oh, so to switch, you just run into the air ride machine? In 5 minutes. Ah, they brought back the target mission. I didn't go for the 100. Weak. Oh, we got the cannon back. Basically a straight race to the finish. I remember that. Okay, well, I'm going to assume that 4. What? So that's online. Local wireless is up to 8 players. Okay, okay. I was like... Okay, see, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, you've got to... Like, 16 is a lot. If you made that local. That's super cool. It's also fun to play solo. No, I totally agree. Just super fun. Yep, that's the one where you basically will KO all enemies. Wow, it seems that they just decided to bring back most of the events. They just knew that they were good. Of course. Yep, you start out with the combat start. Because it incentivizes you to switch to a different machine. Yeah, no, the chariot seems really interesting. Yeah. Okay, alright, so that's how you switch. I thought that was something to just be automatic. Okay, and then you can just bump into one of your ride machine is super bad. Yes, extremely long way. Yep, that makes sense. That is so mean. I don't see any new like boost stats. Most of these all look the same. Pretty sure all of these are the exact same. Which maybe he was just like, yeah, this was already spread out like really well in terms of stats, so he just felt like keeping it that way. Yep, the red boxes usually gave you some copy abilities. Yep. Dude, like seeing this game just almost as a traditional Kirby platformer, that is even still insane. I guess for me as a kid, like that's also how the original Air Ride felt. It was just insane to also like see Kirby run in a 3D space. Some new events, yep. Oh, so you actually start a race while you're in the city trial. Okay. Really? Okay. That's super. And then you just race on the actual island. That is super clever. Okay, cool. So yeah, if you're outside of it, you won't actually end up getting interrupted. Okay, so this was the arena one I was talking about again. It was pretty obvious how this was gonna work, but... Yep. Knocked out of the running, your machine won't be destroyed. Okay, so yeah, you just basically leave the arena. That's, again, very smart, so that way it just allows you to continue going. Okay. Makes sense. Probably. Thank you. Yep, Kracko. We're gonna see Dynablade. Yep. God, like IRL bird Dynablade, not like this cartoonish chicken. Dude, Dynablade was actually like kind of frightening to go up against as a kid. It's so huge. Meteors, yep. Remember that. I feel like the secret room was something that was in the original, but honestly, if you asked me like where they typically spawned, I couldn't tell you. The pillars, yeah, you just break them and then you get boosts. I don't remember this one. Holy cow. Freaking zapping the heck out of you. Oh, that's insane, dude. Holy. Does this go like from one to the other? I'm a glutton. Sorry, Sakurai. I'm just going to collect everything. Love air glider, that's why I always had wing. God. The music is also going to go so hard, man. Even just listening to the snippets they have here is insane. So they're basically now discussing all of the stadiums. Kirby Melee, yep, this was a return from the OG. That stadium looks brand new. Yeah, this is a very traditional one. Literally just fly as far as you can. Drag race, yep. Pretty much a straightaway. Oh, we got a copy, but I guess maybe that would be from the random thing, because I did have those. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. Ooh, yeah! Good on ya. Yeah, desktop derbies. Just like KO all your opponents. Yup. This one's new. Oh, okay. So it's almost like the reverse of like the point board. Gourmet race. Okay, this one's a really smart one. Although if I'm going to be honest, like what's really the difference for here? I guess you would just want really good speed so that way you can get around the track easy. Yep. Only 1 in 16? Nah, I got it. Yes. I was about to say, I think it depends on the person. Okay. Ah. See, that to me makes sense because there are some winners and losers, and I mean, it also helps that you'll be able to actually be a little bit, or have some agency in choosing what will be good for your machine. Okay, cool.
自分が飛行型マシンだからと飛行系競技を選ぶのも手ですが、誰かがより突出した飛行マシンを完成させていたと見たら、対戦を避けてスピード系や障害物系に行くのもありです。もちろんその裏を書いて突出した飛行マシンが飛行競技ではなくスピード競技に入るのもありです。なるほど。これは面白いですね。
Yeah, basically like a RPS sort of situation. Not really, but about the best I can describe it.
とにかく毎回展開がコロコロ変わるので取れ高が高いものになると良いのですけれども
Looks good on camera. Alright. Sounds good.
はい、始めます。最初のライトスターは弱いのでよく見て近くのマシンに乗り換える必要がありますね。ウィングスターからそれ乗り換えて乗り換えは簡単で
Can't go wrong with wing.
最初のライトスターだったら特にボタンを押さずして、ぶつかるだけで乗り換えることができます。
Oh, so the combat star also just automatically switches too. Cool.
それを破壊して中身を得るというのがいいですね。こう野良で落ちてるようなものも見つけて
This game looks so freaking good, man. Ugh.
イベントが起こるんですけど今空を飛びやすくなった。
So machines fly easier. That means you can basically, yeah, you just absolutely fly anywhere. That's super cool. Wait, were those... Oh, yeah, those were the, like, reverse power-ups, I guess. Where it actually brings you down. Yeah, this was the mall area. Good things and bad things happen. Yes, they do. Okay. That's what I was about to say. Sakurai, you can, yeah, although when you have it in your hands, you can't really do one or the other. It's kind of just do what you can. Yep, the grind rail allows you to get around each area pretty easily. Yep. Ah. Okay, so yeah, there are actual drop-off points, so you don't have to go straight to the other thing. Whoa. That was huge. Okay. They have an announcer that says, Wagon Star!
この中に入場してきた人たちで戦い合うわけですけれども
Yeah, so it looks like they still have the spin where it's like if you actually like tilt the control stick, you end up getting a move that allows you to attack even if you don't have a copy ability. Nice. Oh, he got the power-up thing too. Start running through those guys. Yeah. I was going crazy. Nice. Man, it's gonna be so different playing with like a bunch of other people. Not necessarily real life people, just like even these computer players. Like having more than just 4 is so different. Yeah, swing star! That's what I was about to say. I hope that there are some like secret areas, because there was like maybe 2 or 3 in the OG Kirby Air Ride. Yeah, that okay. Alright. Literally started talking about like secret areas that were kind of off the beaten path, and sure enough, bumps into like the floating area. No, not Guido. Yep, see, right up there. Oh my goodness, is he like actually flying off the map? That's super interesting that you are able to get that much distance. Right. Yeah. Yep. That's traditional. Oh yeah? What's it gonna do? Attempt something with flying? So like the main theme also sounds like it's the one that they used in the trailer for City Trial. Maybe they're gonna have multiple themes? I don't know. That's some really good stats across the board. Yeah, total 90. Woo! Alright, Miss Sakurai, I'll give you some credit. Ooh, air glider. You definitely go air glider here. Ah. Oh, side, that's also fine. Oh. Yep. Yeah, he also had enough speed that he basically just like super easy getting over there. Oh, that poor dude didn't even make it. Just running around. I was about to say, yeah, you're just catching up too fast. Ooh. Yeah, I was very close. Sakurai just to go. What can I say? What can I say? I wonder if the win theme is going to be the same for everybody else. Knuckle Joe on the compact star. Yeah. Oh, they also all had the wing star. I gotta be honest, I didn't really notice that all 16 people were on the same thing. It seemed like there were just the 4. Items can be stored. Okay. 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 Yeah. I mean, that did create some variance. Also, wait. If that was a traditional race, that was actually one of the older tracks. I don't remember the name of it, but it was like basically like a, it was basically like the machine area, like the factory. You can find things that like give you hints, and it can contain false information. Made you look. Okay. Okay, I see. AI companion? What? Okay, that is super interesting. Just choosing like the least popular option? Okay, that is really cool. Via lottery. Alright. Why was there that bar at the bottom? Interesting. Okay, well, yeah, maybe it just looks like the OG area. They don't have the actual track itself. Because it said it was a drag. Yep, we sure are in the 2020s. Main theme, yep. Okay. I thought he was gonna, like, talk a little bit about it. Freaking jet on top of Kawasaki. This game is gonna be so goofy, dude. So there was a little like spoiler that's saying like special music on Nintendo Music. And I guess it was true because they like put up the announcement and then also removed it. So super interesting. Humorous racing game. The original game was released over 20 years ago, but I think there's fun to be had that feels refreshing. Novel and unique all at the same time. I would agree. There's a lot of things you weren't able to cover. Okay. Bye-bye. The drums like thought I was like gonna hear Kirby, 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 that's the name you should know. Oh, dude, that second to last scene was a reference to the OG game, man. All right, what is that? What? Who is that? 11/20/2025? Oh my god, that is a while away. Coming out before the end of the year, though. Coming out before the end of the year. All right. Oh man. I mean, dude, what do I have to say? Like, I'm not gonna cut myself out too long here. Like, I just, it looks amazing. Like, what in the world am I supposed to say? It is basically everything that you would want from a sequel. About the only thing that we haven't really gotten yet is like Top Ride is one of the modes from the OG that doesn't seem like it's going to be returning, which if it doesn't, that's fine. I'm okay with that. The teaser for that at the very end definitely seems like there's going to be some sort of, maybe not story, but some sort of mission structure that revolves around that character. Otherwise, why would you like give him a huge animated sequence thing? Regardless, it looks incredible. I mean, Switch 2 was already going to be pumping out like super good graphics for most Nintendo games, not just exclusively Kirby, but the color of this game is just so infectious compared to some of the other games that we're seeing nowadays. Of course, again, I'm super biased, so I'm going to love both what Sakurai puts out because he's just an amazing developer and director, but just Kirby in general, love that guy. All in all, man, like, so, oh my god, so excited. So unbelievably excited. I do kind of wonder, before the end of the year, what my preferred racing game is going to be. If it's going to be Mario Kart World or if it's going to be Kirby Air Ride. Because Kirby Air Ride does have City Trial, which I guess you can kind of equate to Mario Kart's battle mode, but man, battle mode in Mario Kart just hasn't hit the same, man. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe had like really good battle mode because it had all the different themes for the battle that you could choose. But I mean, City Trial is just, especially in the OG, like it was pretty much infinitely replayable. Like that's the reason why people would kept going back to it and why people would modded that, so that way they could play online City Trial. So, man, I mean, just a banger. Of course, once again, Sakurai in his presentations, they're always so in depth. There was no way that this was going to be like something bad or underwhelming. Man, I'm really looking forward to this game. I was already like super excited, but now it's just like this game looks peak. It's peak, ladies and gentlemen. But that's going to be it for my reactions. Go ahead and end it off there because I am just yapping at this point. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Hopefully having a fantastic night or day, whatever you may be. I hope to see you next time. See ya!